Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to discuss about how to get the last day of the month in Salesforce. So, to get the last day of the month using a Salesforce formula, we have to use the date, today, year, and the month function of the Salesforce together. So, let's proceed and learn to get the last day of the month using the Salesforce Lightning experience with the help of an example. So let's proceed and go to our Salesforce Lightning work. So here I open my Salesforce account and by default it is open in the Lightning edition. If you are not in the Lightning one, then you switch to the Lightning first, then move ahead. And here we are going to learn how to get the last day of the month using the Salesforce Lightning. For this, I click on the gear icon and then click on the setup option for redirecting to our setup home page, and you can see it redirects us to the setup home page. And here I click on the object manager tab that is present on the nav bar, click on that, and now I select any of the object from this object list and I enter the campaign object and select the campaign object for getting the last day of the month, and here it will redirect us to the campaign page, and here I select the fields and relationship option, and here we want to create the new field, so I click on the new button and it will redirect us to the choose the field type page, and here I select the field as a formula and click on the formula checkbox and then click on the next button, and it will redirect us to the step number 2, and here we choose the output type. Here first enter the field label, and here I enter the field label as an upcoming campaign date. So here I enter the upcoming campaign date, and you can see our field name is pre-populated. When I click on this and then scroll down, and here I want to select the formula return type. So we are going to fetch out the last day of the month. So we need a date. So it return us a date. So I click on the date checkbox and then click on the next button and move to our next step, that is a step number 3, and here I enter the function. So I enter the formula here. So here we go. I enter the formula for upcoming campaign date that you want to get from the last day of the month, and I explain this formula. So here we are checking whether the month of the end date, and here I pass the end date function fields. You can see I enter the end date field, and here I use the if function, month function, date function, and then year function, and again use the month function, and here I am checking whether the month of the end date is a 12, this 12, and if we are setting the day as a 31, here I setting the day as a 31, here I pass the month value as a 12. You can see I pass the month value as a 12 and the year as the same as the end date. You can see, and then so here I fetch the year using the year function of the end date. So if the end month date is not 12, we are basically increment the month of the end date. You can see we basically increment the month of the end date, and so if the end month, so here you can see that for this I use the month function. I using the month function, and then with the end date, and I add 1 to it for the getting the increment of the 1 month. for getting the increment of the 1 month, and set the year as the same of the end date by using the year function. And I fetch it again and then day as a 1. Then in order to determine the last day of the month, we finally deduct 1 from it. So here I enter -1 from this date. So basically this function gives the first date of the next month. This whole function gives the first day of the next month. But we need the last day of the month on the or the previous one. So for this we subtract 1 from it. So to check whether it is working or not, I scroll down and click on the check syntax button. And here we go. Our syntax is correct. No syntax error is found. And then we also enter the description and the help text if we want. Otherwise leave it as it is because it is an optional field, and we can also handle the blank field. And then click on the next button, and it will redirect us to the step number 4, that is establish the field level security. Here I select the profiles which we grant the edit access to the field level security. The field will be hidden from all the profiles if we do not add it to the field level security, but this time we want all the profile to be visible to the field level security. So I click on the checkbox visible and then click on the next button, and it will redirect us to the last step, that is a add to the page layout. Select the page layout that you should include this field. The field will be added as the last field in the first 2 column section of these page layout. The field will not appear on any pages if you do not select the layout. And here I select the campaign layout and then click on the save button. So here we go, our field is created. Now it's time to check whether it's working or not. So for this I click on the app launcher and enter the campaign in the search box, and I select the campaign object, and it will redirect us to the campaign record page. And here I click on the drop down arrow and select all the active campaign, and select any of the record of the campaign and click on the details and then scroll down. Here you can see the upcoming campaign date is this 39/2023, and it will fetch from the end date, that is a 14/9/2023, and it will give us the day last day of the month, that is 39/2023. So with this we have learned how to get the last day of the month in Salesforce. So if this video was helpful, click on the like button and also subscribe to this channel for more videos like this one. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.